Hey there, planner girls. So today I'm here to share a little bit more about the Stampin' Up's Love Today planner kit. I shared an unboxing video the other day when I opened it up and set it up. I'll link it below. But now that I've had a chance to play with it, I wanted to share a little bit more information about it, and I'm super excited. So first of all, just to recap, the kit comes with this gorgeous navy blue with gold polka dot binder. It's A5 size, and it's got the gold corners to protect it. And then there's 2 rings on the inside. Now, for those of you who are familiar with lots of different planners out there, the 2 rings do work with Carpe Diem planner inserts. So Carpe Diem, I think, have 6 rings, but they will fit in here. The inserts are slightly larger in size. And then they also fit, I've heard, with Filofax A5 planners as well. I don't have an A5 to try, but I've heard that they fit with that as well. All right, so you get the binder, and then I'm going to set that aside, and you get all of this great stuff inside of it. So I'm just going to go through quickly. I'll show you closer looks once I show you in my planner. So you get lots of these pages, lots of inserts. So you get a month at a glance and a week at a glance. You get dashboards. You get the monthly indexes. At the back here we've got some beautiful gold stickers. You get 3 sheets of those and 3 sheets of these stickers, which all coordinate with the indexes. You get a page marker or a page lifter. I forgot to mention that all of these indexes, they're all different. No, there's no 2 alike. And then you get some sticky notes. You get, this box when I opened it actually had 2 of these, but you actually, in most kits, you will only get 1 of each of these size pockets, which they pop out, the holes pop out so that you can insert them into your album. On your sticker pages as well, you can see that you can pop those holes out and store them inside your binder. So there's that, and then you get 4 of these pages here, and I'll show you a couple different ways that you can use those. Okay, so if you consider everything that you're getting, let me just pull out the catalog so I can show you. Everything that you get in that kit is actually only $48 plus shipping and GST, that's in Canada, and you get everything that I just showed you, which is a fabulous deal. I've ordered several different planners online and I've paid significantly more than that in US dollars nonetheless. And usually you just get the binder itself and sometimes inserts, and then your little pockets and your stickers and your embellishments and all that stuff is extra. So this really is an all-inclusive kit. Okay, so moving on. Oh, one other thing I want to point out is it all comes in this really sturdy box so that you know your binder is going to come without any scratches or dings. It's well protected when it's shipped. Okay, so let me show you what I've done with mine. So here's mine here. So first of all, I had to consider how I was going to personalize it, and I might still do something with the cover. But I know that with the people that I hang out with, a lot of them will have this planner. So I really wanted to set mine up to distinguish it. So a quick glance. So what I did was I'm hoping that you guys can see that. Okay. I added a little gold binder clip here with some little baubles. And then a little, I don't know what you could, tassel? I think that's what those are called. And these little baubles, if you've been with Stampin' Up for years and years, these are charms from when we carried jewelry. So I put those to good use. And then what I do so that it will lay flat is I'll just flip it up when I go to open my binder. Okay, so inside I added this, I love this little saying here, planner girls are the prettiest girls. So it's a card that I received in a kit from a kit that I received a few months ago, and I just used some washi tape to include that in there, and the colors work really well with the binder and the inserts. So I added that, and then over here I created a cute little shaker dashboard. So I used the the name escapes me, rose framelit set. I cut it out of white and then just sponged it in a couple different colors, and I added it to a window sheet cut to size, and then added some sequins on the inside. This little clip is one of our little bitty bows that come in our in colors. So I added that to a gold paper clip. I'm all about embellishing, so I love all this extra little stuff in my planners. Okay, so then I'm going to flip to August to just kind of show you what a month looks like before I show you what I've done here. So first of all, I knew that I like my planners chunky. I like to add lots of embellishments. I like to really dress it up. So I knew that there was no way I was going to store a full year in here. So I started mine in May. And so I've got May to December in here. And I might have to take out, like as we get later on through the year, I might have to take out some of that because you can see that it's pretty full already. Okay, so the way I set it up, like I said, you get 4 of these. So I started with one of these on the odd month, not every month. And then this is the dashboard. Now, this can be used for lots of different things. You can use it for to write down a favorite quote for your month. You can keep track of birthdays on here, maybe your goals for the month. It can be fitness or personal or household things, you know, something that you want to get done, accomplished this month. Things that you want to remember. You can jot down anything. Funny things that your kids say, just anything that you want to remember, you can put on here. And then you've got to flip it over and you've got your month at a glance. So this is the month of August. You've got some nice half decent sized squares there. On this side, you've got a note section, and then you can always jot some things down here as well. And then we go straight into weeklies. So you can see that it's a horizontal format and with a Monday start. So there are some people like that format, some people don't. I'm a list maker, so horizontal format doesn't always work for me. So what I like to do is I like to use a pencil and separate it down the line, and I'll do my appointments and events on one side and to-do list on the other. And that just allows me 2 columns for lists rather than 1 column and a lot of wasted space on the other side. So that's one way to get around that. And then you flip it to the end of the month, and on the last page of the month, then you have this big notes section. So you can take notes of things that you want to accomplish for next month or just use it for whatever you want. Okay, so let's go back to May. So I knew this planner was coming out in April when I first saw the catalog, so I made good notes for the month of May so that I could go back and document the month of May. Now I have several different planners that I use for different things. I love my bullet journal, and that is what I use primarily for business tracking and stuff like that. So I decided that this was going to be more of a personal planner, more of a memory keeper or memory planner than a regular planner. Okay, so here again, I've added with some washi tape, I've added a card that I received in a planner kit on here, so you can see how I've used the dashboard. I'm hoping you guys can see that. I've added a quote that I like up there. The no school dates in May, there was a lot of no school dates. Here I've put birthdays for the month, and then my goals for the month. All right, and then we go into my monthly. Now one thing I want to say is, because Stampin' Up! Is primarily about stamps, we love to stamp, and I am a stamper. You know that the pages are thicker quality, you know that they're going to work perfectly for stamping. And one of the things I was curious about, because I have other albums or planners that I stamp in, and I was really curious about the color red. I find that that color is one of the colors that bleeds most often. So that was one of the first colors that I tried. And so this is stamped with pink and then red over top, and there is absolutely no bleeding. Here well, I guess I strategically stamped it. Let's see this one. Okay, here. So this one here, let's make sure this is in the camera view here. So this one is stamped with pink and red, and you flip it over and there is no bleeding whatsoever. All right, so the pages, the paper quality is really, really good. So to dress it up a little bit, I've used some washi tape, I've used some of the stickers, I used some stamps on here, just dressed it up however I wanted. And as far as pens go, you could probably use any pen, but this is my favorite pen. This is the Uniball Signo in black, and it's a micro I think it says 207. I love this pen. I use this in actually all of my planners. Okay, so then we flip it over. So as you can see, like I said, I've decided to use it as a memory planner. So I'm including photos, I'm including funny things that the kids say, I'm just including what we're doing, or like our family life. And just things like here, I included a picture that I saw on Pinterest that I absolutely love. So it's just kind of things that are happening now. So that's how I'm using this planner. And then here you can see that I've separated it here, and I've got, these are the things that, places I need to go, and then things that I need to do. Here I added another strip of washi tape, another picture, did some journaling sideways. This stamp, now this is the only color that I've had a problem with. This is our Night of Navy, which is the color of the album and some of the accents. That one I find, and I don't know if it's just my ink pad or if it's just the way the navy is, that one you need to either use a heat tool or just let it sit a little longer. You can see that it did smear here. Any other color I have not had a problem with though. Okay, over here, again, some more pictures, some little stickers I've stamped in there. Here I've added one of our little Memories and More cards. This is one of the gold embellishments, some words, and then this is our new tab punch that I've stamped on. Flip it over and there's another picture. Some more pictures, stickers, and stamps, so you kind of get the idea. I'll just do a quick flip through some of the others. Here I was kind of playing around. I saw this quote on Pinterest and I just kind of copied it and jotted in there just to fill up some space because I didn't really have anything to write on that day. And I'm not going to be super strict with myself where I have to jot something down every single day. I just want this to be fun and just be a way to record kind of the everyday stuff. Okay, here's another one with some pictures. Wednesdays must be a day where we generally just don't have much going on because I find that Wednesdays are one where I don't have much to put in there. So here I've used some white cardstock and created a little insert because I had a few more photos that I wanted to include. This is an overlay from, I think it's called the Color Theory Memories and More kit. I'll flip it over. Some more journaling. Here I use some washi tape to add that photo, and it flips up with more journaling underneath. And then again, more documenting here. And then flip it over. And one of the great things, I love that these are plain. There's lots that you can do on here. I plan on using some vinyl and printing off some quotes to put on some of them. Like, I've got so many ideas. But here I used it almost like a dashboard to hold some extra post-it notes, and or sticky notes. So I just peeled off a few from the notepad and stuck them on. You don't want to do the whole thing because I find that sometimes it's too heavy or too bulky, and then they don't stick as well. So I just kind of peeled off, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them. I can always add more if I need to. This is the smaller pocket, and I added a clip that kind of coordinates with the kit. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in this pocket just yet, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. So this is one of the plastic pages or pocket pages that comes with the kit. So this one will move with me each month. So we're into the month of June. I've added one of my favorite photos of my kids in there. These are some little magnetic bookmarks that I have. This is one of the sticky pads that comes with the planner. And then this coordinates as well. So this is just a little plastic thing that I received it says lists, that I received in one of the kits that I got. And I just included it there in case I wanted to use it as an accent later on. And I plan on filling up these pockets with other accents as well. But for now, that's what I'm using it for. Here I've added another quote and then my June birthdays. I think these two things are going to be consistent throughout the whole album, and then I'll play around with the other 3 boxes and figure out what I'm going to use them for. Some months I might use them for goals, some months I might just jot down something that I want to remember. Yeah, so I'll pick and choose each month what I decide. This one I haven't decorated too much yet. This is the page lifter that comes in the kit, and this I use to mark my monthly. So I use this to mark the month that we're currently in. So I've got everything that we've got going on written down on the monthly. I do plan on going back and either stamping or using stickers. And then I knew that the 2nd of June was going to be a highly documented day because it was my daughter's graduation day. So what I did, instead of carrying over, you can see here, the rest of the week, so I end on the 31st, I really wanted to start June fresh. So what I did was I actually did a little bit of memory keeping on this page. So because this goes till the 31st, I couldn't start June 1st until the Thursday. I had this page blank. So I decided to use it to do a focal point page of a picture of my daughter's graduation picture. So I used some of our, I can't remember what it's called, our new, it's not modeling paste, I'm drawing up embossing paste. I think that's what it's called, embossing paste. So I did that with the brick stencil, added some DSP, I splattered it with some gold Wink of Stella, added some gold sequins and some matching DSP, and then congrats on there. And then this is another way that you can use these pocket pages. So I had a ton of pictures that we took over the course of the day. So I printed off some pictures and included them in there. This is one of the gold stickers. This is a bow that I received in, like I said, another planner kit. Did a bit of journaling, flip it over, and then there's some more pictures. I also love how much space you have here, so I really wanted to make grad the focal point. So I used our big alphabet set and stamped those in Pool Party on there. I did want to stamp it in lighter colors just in case I wanted to write over top, and you'll see how I used this kind of idea later on as well. All right, and then again, more documenting. So there's lots of room for stickers and other things as well. So this was from a kit that, what do they call, a vision board kit that my friend Winona had brought back from Kiki K when she was in Australia. And so what I did was I just used a circle framelit and cut it out and added it in there because I love the saying. Again, more pictures and journaling. Flip it over. This is another card from that vision board kit. So I just punched holes and added it in there. So this is the week that we're going into now. So basically I've just kind of done just some quick notes on what's going on, and you can see my pencil mark down the edge. Now I might do to-dos on here. I might cover the to-dos with pictures later on. I might add flip-ups, so we'll see. I'm just going to play it figure it out as it comes. And then one thing that I really love to do is I love to menu plan. I love to decide what we're going to eat. So I still need to do this for this week, but I created this little insert. So it's got the menu and all the days of the week. So I used one of our large alphabet sets and then a retired, the Date It stamp set that we used to carry that is now retired. So I stamped that on there, did some lines so that I can use a wet erase or a dry erase marker and just reuse this week after week after week. And then on the back, I've added, so this is groceries, this is laminated, but these are just some larger post-it notes so that I can add the groceries that I need in order to be prepared for the week. All right. And then, of course, clips really dress up your planner. This is just using some of our old sparkly gold ribbon that is retired onto a gold clip. And then a little sticker with a saying on there. And then, let's see here. Another thing that I've done into July is I've used, this is just a notepad that I had hanging around, and I backed it to two of them. And then laminated them, punched them, and I can use a wet erase marker. So if things come up for the month of July that I want to remember, I can jot them down on here until I'm ready to write them in my planner. You can see here that I've got my quote and my birthdays. And then I think this is as far as I've gone. So here, this is another way. So we have a trip planned and we're gone for pretty much these 2 weeks. So I stamped Thailand just in pool party, but it's light enough so that I can go back and write over top, because I know that the kids will still have things going on. So I can jot that down so that my parents know what they have going on and they can reference the planner while we're gone. All right, so those are just some of the ideas that I have figured out how I'm going to use the planner. But there are lots of other options out there, lots and lots of ways that you can use this planner. So if you are looking to get organized, or if you love paper planners, or you're looking for a new creative outlet, or maybe you just want to give paper planners a try, then I encourage you to sign up for my pop-up planner class on Tuesday, June 27th at 7 p.m. The class fee is $55, and that includes your planner and all the inserts and 2 make and takes. So that's a fabulous deal, because if you were to just order the planner itself, with shipping and GST, it already costs more than that. And anyone in Canada can participate. If you obviously aren't able to attend the class but want to participate, I will film the tips that I give. I'll film how to assemble your planner, although they do come with really good instructions on how to assemble it. And I will film details on the make and take and send you the make and take supplies as well. So it's a fabulous deal. The deadline is coming up quickly to register for it. It's June 16th. And I would love for you to come and participate. I am super, super excited about this planner, and I know you will be too. All right, thanks for watching.